But before I can teach you the power pause training technique on your parrot, you need to know two very, very important things. You need to know how we will be rewarding your parrot for his good behavior, and you need to know what this is, a training clicker. We will be rewarding your parrot with what he wants most in the world. And at this time, if you have a bird that doesn't like you and doesn't like to be touched by you, we will reward your parrot by giving him space, by letting him be alone, by withdrawing from his environment so that he no longer has you in it. Because after all, that's what he wants most. We reward him with that immediately after using this, a clicker, that signifies, that marks the exact precise second that the bird has done something correctly. It sounds like this. It's a very quick, very distinct sound that we will be using to mark the event, mark the time that the parrot has done what we wanted to. In this case, it's the time that the parrot has relaxed his body language and stopped being aggressive. In time, the parrot will learn that every time he hears this, he's just done something correct and has earned a reward. In this case, it's leaving him alone. Here's Sally, my wife, is coming into the picture. She's trying to find out how close she can get while not offending Tico.
Stop right
so you can see the bird's rustling around. He's coming kind of after her.
Please.
And now right there, she's found a spot that's okay.
Stop.
Here's an example with Tico again. Sally moving closer. We wait for this body language to die away. Your bird may present different types of body language. Tico will sway back and forth when he defends things. Some birds will quiver their wings. Other birds will fan their tail feathers. Some birds may lower their head. There's a whole lots of different things, but we'll notice how she just waits there. She'll wait for all the behavior to stop. She's just holding him out. We'll click when it happens, and then we'll leave the scene. Sometimes you just have to wait a while, and that's okay. The key is to not go too far into the zone where the bird is threatened. And there we go. Leave him alone as a reward. We try not to ever bridge the gap. We don't try to earn the animal's trust and then violate him by actually trying to pet him. We just hold the zone. We're basically promising the animal that if you will lie still, if you will behave, we will leave you alone, and that is your reward. This technique overcomes the animal's fear. Here pretty much Tico is done. My wife's being slightly hesitant about moving in for the last second to touch him. She's using the back of the hand down technique. This allows it so the bird actually doesn't have any fingers to grab onto. At worst, he can only pinch the back of the skin. His behavior's totally changed. You can see the head, and now he's regurgitating, which is a sign of affection. That was a whole lot different than the charging bird on the top of the tree you saw earlier, and there's the touch. The first time she was ever touched that bird.